Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is the, it is who. It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. How are you guys doing today? I am bad. Shoot. Um, Someone just texted me, said I got way too many wigs. Listen, I like my wigs, okay? If you don't like them, too bad, Daddy. I didn't ask you to buy them. You are not on any of my invoices that I pay for my wigs. I love my wigs, and they're a part of me. If you don't like them, then tend to you and be happy with whatever you do it, okay? Listen. I'm happy with me, all right? I don't care what people think about me at this time. If I did, I would not be wearing 400 wigs, literally, on YouTube at the age of 52 and at 200 plus pounds. All right, I'm happy with me. All right, and whatever I'm not happy with, I will work on when need be. But right now, happy Thanksgiving, and it is what it is. If you don't like it, go, 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 go. I didn't ask you to like me. Okay, I didn't ask you to like me. If you don't, if you don't want to look at my videos, so goodbye. Bye. I mean, 2021. This is not this for this person, but 2021. I woke up today, even though I went to bed at 5:30 this morning. I woke up today and I'm like, I'm happy to be here. Oh yeah, I think I did too much blush today, but I'm happy to be here, and because a whole lot of people, my age, younger, older, whatever, they're not here for whatever reason, whether drugs, killings, COVID, any other type of sickness, cancer, anything else. There's a lot of people who are not here, and then there are people who are here who, don't have a roof over their head or a job or food or family or, kids or whatever. It's a plethora of things that is going on. It's too much going on today. People, you can't even drive anywhere. People are shooting on the freeways. You can't go shopping. People are looting. You can't visit family because of COVID, and it's just a lot. So at this age, this time in my life, I'm happy. I am happy. I am here. And listen, if you can't, if you don't feel that way, that's fine. That is fine with me. And, oh well. Anyway, okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's see what the numbers are today. Oh my God, yesterday I was so busy. Jesus Louises, I was so incredibly busy yesterday. But you know what? Today's a new day. You know what? And my son and I were going to do a seafood Thanksgiving, and he had to work. And I haven't, I was up literally all night. I didn't go to bed until 5. I was up all night. And I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and drop off this food to the homeless encampment. And after that, we don't have to cook. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, this food ain't going nowhere. And I was like, we can do it another day. It's no big. It's not like it's somebody's birthday, or something like that. I'm very big on that. Or Mother's Day or something. I was like, no, let's just. I have so much food in my refrigerator. I fried some fish and I made the shrimp sausage and grits this morning, but it's no biggie to me. It's not like we're having company or anything like that. No, I mean it's no big deal. The food will not go anywhere. I'm thankful to have my son, to be healthy, to be safe and sound. Listen, I might, I was thinking I may not even go to Black Friday. And I love going shopping, getting up early and fighting the crowds and everything. But I'm like, ooh, it's COVID. I might just order online and, clean up. And well, Lord knows I need to clean up. I might just do that, save on gas. I don't, I'm not ashamed at all. I have no problems not going out, not driving anywhere, and just being at home. I am a homebody. I'm a Cancer. I have no problems. I do not have to be in the streets. I don't. I really don't. I mean, it's not like I'm not prepared to be in the streets, but I don't have to be in the streets. There's a difference. Okay, there's some people, and I know this is not on COVID, but yeah, kind of it is. There's some people who they have to get out. at my age, they have to, they have to be in the streets. They have to go to a club. I know this one girl, she got to go to every event. She got to be seen in the club, every event. And I'm just like, don't you? What somebody's mother, Judy's like, sometimes you want to be special. You don't want to be at every function, at every event because you're common. You don't want to be common. And not that I don't think that I'm better than anyone else, but I've never wanted to be common. Like if I show up, oh, okay, oh, Miss Thing is here. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know how like Nene used to do, oh, okay, or whatever. I don't want to be I don't need to be at every event. I mean, I could and I could look very well at every event, but with COVID, it's just not. Ooh, okay, speaking of COVID, so the Raiders and the Cowboys are playing right now. Guess what? There's like multiple coaches in the Cowboys camp who caught COVID allegedly. So like they have like their third or fourth. I think someone upstairs is coaching them today, and they are losing now. I don't know if they're still losing, but when I came here, looked on my TV or whatever, the Raiders were losing. I mean, winning. Yes, I wish they were in Vegas tonight, so that they could celebrate. I'm thinking I might have to move back to Vegas or whatever. Vegas is off the chain. I mean, once you get off the strip, it's just it's different. There's what is it, the East Side, I think, and then the Summerlin, Bougie area, and then Henderson, and wait, Vegas is wild. But then it's Mormon at the same time. Vegas, there's a lot of Mormons in Vegas, a lot. Um, it's a trip. It's a trip. Anyway, okay, let's get back to this. But I was like, wow, and then I think multiple coaches in the Cowboys camp, and then multiple coaches in the Cowboys camp. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Multiple coaches in the Cowboys camp, and then one in the Raiders. I don't know if it's a coach or is a player or whatever, but imagine if the coaches have COVID or COVID scare. Okay, so for this Thanksgiving, let's see what is going on in the news for California. I don't think there should be much because it is Thanksgiving, but let's see. Let's see. Okay, California COVID-19 cases remain low, but surge threatening, probably. California sees welcome dip in COVID-19 heading into holidays. That's good because we need it. Because I'm telling you, like I just reported, what was it, 11,000 the other day? New COVID cases. New COVID cases. I know I'm talking loud now, but it's during the daytime. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it is rude for me to talk loud at night, or whatever. When people trying to sleep or whatever. But today, honey, I got times today because right after this, when the sun goes down, I'm gonna go to a COVID encampment and be like, here you go, here's food. Um, okay. California COVID-19 surge, the flu and the vaccine equality. I don't understand what to know this one. Oh, I was just talking to someone and he was like, yeah, I got the flu, whatever. And I was just like, you always think COVID, but before COVID, everybody got the flu. That was very common. So, now it was like, oh, cough, cough, whatever. Like, oh Lord, oh Elizabeth, is this it? Is this the one? Okay, another COVID holiday. Is California in a better place this year? I think it's about the same. You know what? We should go back a year before and see what the numbers were like last time. See, that's why I like to do this chronologically. That's why I always put the date so that you can always, reference back. Okay, well, what was I talking about, a year from now? What were the numbers like? Da, da, da. From 20 years from now, 30, 50, a million, well, not a million, 1,000 years from now, you'll have this video. And you probably by then you won't have a phone. You'll have something in your eye or whatever. You'll have a screen right there. Be like, oh, okay, Rosie Rosette 2020. Boom, 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 boom. That's gonna be happening. Oh, see, I gotta watch when I do that. That's literally gonna be happening. What? Probably in the next 5 years. Because with that meta, anyway. Okay, California COVID-19 surge, the flu and the vaccine. Okay, another California 19 surge, an urgent warning for California. Central California begs to send COVID-19 patients to LA. California coast embraces child COVID-19 shots but demand lags inland. I don't know what that means. California 19 facts for when they're done. 20 counties with the highest COVID-19 vaccination rate in California. What it's like in California? Worst COVID-19 hotspot cases stay low. Let's read one more thing. California, I'm sorry, COVID winter surge could come. California needs to get tough. COVID-19 hospitalizations rising in parts of California. California coronavirus updates. Uncertain and disquieting times. Expert warn of potential swell in California COVID-19 cases. COVID-19 booster eligibility expands to all adults. Amazon settles. California claims it concealed COVID-19 cases from, I guess, employees. Allegedly. California turbocharges. Okay, this is 2 weeks ago. All right, all right. We don't need to keep reiterating the same things. Okay, so as for today, in California, California has 5.06 million cases. In the past 24 hours, 4,168 people have contracted it. Now, you know what? Now that I think about it, maybe I don't want to do Black Friday. I'm a scaredy cat. I can go to the mall next week. I don't need anything. Whatever I need, I can click and point and click, click and point. I think I think I'm just gonna stay at home and clean. Yeah, I think I can do that. Clean and cook. Yeah, because of the walking and all that, the fighting and the COVID thing. Okay, anyway. All right, now as far as deaths, 74,308 people have passed away from COVID in California. In California alone, 74,308 people, 74,308 people have passed away from COVID in California. In California, in the past 24 hours, 151 people have left the earth. Let's just say that. It's Thanksgiving. We don't want to be, on today's Thanksgiving, I'm in better spirits. I think this is one of the happiest Thanksgiving days. I think last year I had to work, but this is the happiest Thanksgiving holidays that I have had in a while, because just with your family, not around my grandparents. I really miss my grandparents. And a lot of the elders that have passed away. Oh, it's just not the same. But that circle of relatives, they're no longer here. But because I'm in my 50s now, I have to take that place. Not here, but hopefully when I move, and one day maybe when I ever get a bigger place, whatever, where I can host. I love giving parties. I'm a pretty good party giver. I can cook, so there's always going to be food. As long as you have food, liquor, and music, okay? But with the liquor, folks, they get drunk and they want to fight, which I love that. Whatever, it's fun. But that's how families are. But yeah, I would really. We have to continue the dinners, the cooking. I remember my grandmother, my aunt on my father's side, my aunt Isla, my grandmother Betty Opa. They would cook all night, and they would be exhausted, but then it would be so happy. Oh, that was such good memories to see, all the family sit down and eat for Thanksgiving dinner. And then on my mother's side, or at least she would bake. My grandfather would cook. My mom would come over cook. I would, pinch peas or something, or just sit and look or whatever. Yeah, my grandmother loved to bake. She couldn't cook. She wasn't a cook at all. But she did. She loved to make jelly cakes. Or I didn't like the jelly cakes. Actually, I didn't really like her sweets. Anyway, my mom loved upside down pineapple cake. Ugh. Or German chocolate cake. Oh my God, I did not like the desserts from my mother's side. But boy, let me tell you, when because I would do Thanksgiving at my grandmother's house, my maternal side, and then I would after I would go there, then someone would drop me off at my father's mother's house, which was only like maybe 10 minutes apart. And then I would spend a night over there, and oh my goodness. But yeah, I would spend a night over there, and I would eat all the food, sweet potato pies that my Aunt Veronica would make. But sometimes I would spend the night over my grandmother's house Thanksgiving Eve, or maybe Christmas. I think I would spend a night Christmas Eve, whatever, the day before a holiday at my father's grandmother's house. My cousin and I, Nisa, we would stay over there and we would eat. So maybe it was the day after, yeah, because I was spending the night the day after. Sorry. And oh, we would just eat up all the pies or whatever all night. Oh my God, that was memories. And then Christmas, I told you, my aunt Veronica, she worked at Ghirardelli Square, and this is before she had her daughter. This is when she was a teenager. But oh, her decorations of the tree, and then she had to have reversible wrapping paper, and we could never tear up her wrapping paper. It was a certain way that we had to do it perfectly so that we wouldn't we wouldn't, damage this expensive paper. I don't know what she did with that paper. I don't know if she used it for the next year or something. I don't know, but Ghirardelli chocolate, even though I'm a Reese's person. But I grew up with it. She worked there, and it was just so much everywhere. But oh, that Aunt Veronica, she's a class act. She's a mess, but she's a class act when it comes to Christmas. Okay, when it comes to Christmas and cooking, and then I don't know what she does now, but gumbo. We used to go to her house on Christmas Eve, and she would cook gumbo, and she'd have to serve you, and we'd open presents. I just miss that. I don't really partake in that. Well, can't, with COVID. But I mean, I just don't partake in, like not like I used to, or whatever. And it just seems like, when the grandparents are gone, or it's just different. So I'm saying all this to say, I know this is a COVID thing. I mean, yeah, and this is 17 minutes in. But I'm in happy spirits today. Again, I'm not depressed or sad. Yeah, basically sad. About missing my ancestors. Who 45 years ago, I would be in San Francisco at somebody's house or whatever. Anyway, but life goes on. But I do miss them. Okay, so in the United States. Gina, is that okay? Because I know Gina was like, "Hey, Gina, hi, my Eagle Wolf. Where are you today driving? Because I know you are. Yeah, I know you are, and I know you're gonna be busy from now up until what? A month from no, because a month from today is like Christmas. So what? I think do the truck drivers drive all the way to December 15th and then they stop? I'm not exactly sure, but you know what? Hello, and anyone else, you know what I'm saying, drop a comment, and just do what you do, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, whatever, whether you want to critique it, if you want to curse me out, go ahead. I just understand that, I do clap back, okay? And please subscribe. Okay, so in the United States has 48.1 million cases. In the past 24 hours, 120,000 people, oh my God, they contracted the coronavirus. Now, as far as deaths, 776,000 people have passed away in the past 24 hours. 1,617 people have left us. And that's why I'm just like, ooh, my cousin, I told you, my cousin was like, were you, hey, cuz, because his mom used to go. I'm telling you, Thanksgiving, we party all night. I start at my grandmother's house, and then I go to my other grandmother's house, and then sometimes I get picked up and go to my cousin Mella Rose's house, and we just sit and party all night, drink, and well, I mean, I don't really drink, but when I was little, or whatever, the older people would drink and dance and party, whatever. It's just different now. But we gotta step it up and host and cook and clean and party and drink and fight and dance and all that, because that's our culture. That's our culture, and we have to make sure COVID, after COVID, okay, so next year, this year, all right, people are still, passing away at great lengths. But I think next year, everybody get the booster, everybody get vaccinated or whatever. And next year, I think we'll be back to the new normal. Like this year, we're breaking barriers, but next year, think, I think I'll be more comfortable with going out and visiting and partying and all that. Like someone invited me to a party on December 18th, and I really want to go, but I'm just like, ooh, oh no, I'm too scared. I'm too scared. Okay, so let's go on. Let's go on. Okay, let's go to Texas. Okay, let me show you this graph. Let me show you this graph. But yeah, let me show you the graph. Okay. All right. Yeah, so it looks like we're going down in California. If we look right over the 26th, October 26th, we're going down. All right, in California. All right, let's go to Texas. In Texas, honey. Now, like I said on the video, Texas, Dallas Cowboys and the Raiders, they're playing right now, and half of the Texas staff, they're not there. I don't know. They're sick with the COVID. They are sick with the COVID. Okay, so Texas COVID-19 hospitalizations are low, but experts still advise caution. Unvaccinated 20 times more likely to die from COVID-19. Texas still. Okay, we said that 2 weeks ago. Okay, well that's it. I guess there's not a lot going on. Let's look at the news part. I don't know why Texas. Okay, total new cases dropped just before Thanksgiving. That's good. Texas COVID-19 hospitalizations are low. That's good. Tips for safe Thanksgiving gatherings as COVID-19 cases rise in North Texas. Over 1/4 of Texas parents say they won't vaccinate their child against COVID-19. Okay, well, I don't know if I'll be moving to Texas. Navigating COVID-19 risks the holiday season. And see, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, people are going to gather. I just don't want it to surge again. I'm willing to risk not, going to family's house or not going shopping or whatever. I need to stay safe. I mean, listen, literally at 52 years old, you never know. 2 million children under 12 vaccinated against COVID-19. Texas lags behind. Unvaccinated Texans make up a vast majority of COVID-19 cases. COVID-19 updates. Dallas County reports 10 new deaths. That's sad. The 4 factors that will determine COVID-19 future, I think in North Texas, Texas couple marries at San Antonio Hospital as fiance battles COVID-19. I'm glad I'm reading this because these numbers like promote me to stay at home. Stay at home, Rosie. Just what I'm saying. Okay, so in Texas has 4.31 million cases in the past 24 hours. I think Texas has more cases than California in the past 24. 5,702 as far as deaths. 73,940. I'm sorry, 921. In the past 24 hours, 89 people have passed away in Texas from COVID. Okay, and it looks like it's heading up. You know what? Let me do from this arm. You can't see. Can't see. Okay, well, anyway. Uh-oh. You see, I don't know why it won't. Okay, so you see how if you look right over the 26th or the 25th, October 25th, it is going up in Texas. Oh, it kind of kills my arm when I do that. It's like it's locked. Yeah, and just found out I have a pinched nerve. I gotta look that up too. I'm looking up everything else. I need to look up stuff that happens with me, with moi, with thee. Okay. All right. So COVID-19, Florida. Okay, let's go to Florida. Let's go to Florida, honey. Okay, Florida. 3.68 million cases. In the past 24 hours, 1,523 cases. All right. Now, as far as deaths, I'm sorry, 1,523 new COVID cases. As far as deaths, there's 61,147. And let's see, you know how Florida is. Okay, they said no one has passed away in Florida from COVID. But again, we know how Florida gets down. We know. So listen, let's take this with a grain of salt and keep it going. COVID-19, Florida COVID update. 1,523 new cases added to state tally as hospital patients increase. Okay. Florida's COVID-19 numbers Thanksgiving versus Thanksgiving 20. Oh, okay, let's look. But were they giving numbers in Thanksgiving? They, okay, do they have a chart? Just give me a chart, okay? Just, um, it'll, just give me a, okay, you know what? We're not going to do that. If you want to look at that, go look at it yourself. It's from WPTV. The Hill, the group of doctors contract COVID-19 following Florida um, anti-vaccine summit. We already did that. 7 doctors contracted. We already did that. Central Florida employees voice concerns over company's COVID-19 vaccine exemption form. You know what? Okay, wait. Key West doctor promoting ivermectin at Florida summit gets COVID. That's not funny, but it's kind of ironic. A winter COVID wave could come to Florida, but holiday precautions could help prevent one. Disney pauses COVID-19 vaccine mandate in Florida. Florida appeals to block COVID-19 vaccine requirement in health settings care. If your Florida Thanksgiving comes with a side DeSantis COVID politics. Don't be the turkey. Okay, whatever. So, yeah, I'm so over Florida. I am so over Florida. I don't even know. I just, you know what? I really want to stop. No, I don't. I don't want to stop covering Florida because whatever. I'm a little tired. After I do these videos, I'm going to drop off the food to the homeless and I'm going to sleep. I am going to sleep. I am tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay, let's go to New York. COVID live update. South Africa identifies new variant. Travel ban. Here we go. New York City won't meet its deadline to review COVID-19 vaccine exemptions for municipal workers. During COVID, they believe home was safer than school. Now some parents are accused. Let me get this one. Now some parents are accused of neglect. Well, I mean, okay, so how are they supposed to work and make money? Those stimulus checks aren't coming like that. The unemployment, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't think they're giving extra money for being unemployed anymore or whatever. So what and not everybody's a nurse, not everybody's a doctor, you know what I'm saying? No one's a teacher. Like, not only, do they have to keep the kids, they have to teach them, they have to, play doctor, play nurse or whatever. Like, we didn't sign up for all this. We just wanted to have the babies, feed them, take them, send them to school and take them to the hospital, but we didn't sign up to be teachers. I mean, even though parents should teach, should nurture a child. Anyway, during COVID, they believed home was okay. COVID New York City update. At home test kits in demand as Thanksgiving approaches. Okay, you see, I just pray, oh my God. But I know people are not going to wear masks because they're not doing it on the pictures that I see posted on Facebook or on On Instagram, there's no, I rarely see a mask. I saw this, someone gave a party, and who's from Hunters Point in San Francisco. I think I saw 4 people, maybe about 50 or 100 people there. Excuse me, about 4 people. They were wearing masks. Okay. Um, Let me get back. Let me get back. Okay. Let's see. Crunching the COVID-19 numbers, cases creeping upward in New York City as holidays approach. COVID news: U.S. plans to persecute unruly air passengers. Good. New York State COVID update. Tracking New York City classroom closures due to coronavirus. These Staten Island schools are on something. New York Finger Lakes region tops New York State COVID-19 positive rates. Everything is NYS, so I have to think of what is NYS. I don't know what WNY means, but I'm going to have to turn off this air conditioning. Parts of New York now face strict COVID rules. Governor wants more. You don't hear much about this new governor. Okay, so in New York City, because we do New York City first, and then we do New York City first, then we do New York State. Okay, sorry, I'm tired, so take it with a grain of salt. Okay, New York City has 1.15 million cases in the past 24 hours, 1,316 new cases. Now, as far as deaths, 34,773 people have passed away from COVID in New York City. In the past 24 hours, 16 people. That's in New York City, only New York City. Now, as far as New York State has 2.69 million cases. In the past 24 hours, 7,013. That's a lot. That's a lot. I say anything over 2,500 in a state in one day. That's enough. I'm just I have the air conditioning on, but I'm getting congested. I'm just I'm just looking at these different cracks because I've had these walls for and they're white for 14 years or whatever. I'm just looking up and make sure no spiders and no roaches or no rats on it, no mice, spiders or whatever. But it's a cemented block right here, and it's like cracking, like the wall is separating. But we have earthquakes, but those cracks are getting pretty big, Connie. They're getting pretty big. Okay, is that it? I think that's it. Okay, so in New York State has 2.69 million. I said that. In the past 24 hours, 7,013 people have contracted COVID in the state. Now, as far as deaths, the state has 56,816, which is really good because, well, it's not really good, but compared to California, even though we have a larger population, um, California has 74,000. Well, even Texas has 73,000 deaths. New York State has 56,816. In the past 24 hours, 41 people have passed away. Good, my son turned off the thing. Here is, and it's going up. It's going up. Yeah, it's definitely going up. So, I still think New York is one of the safer big cities. New York City. I think I don't know what they did to curtail that scare. I don't know. Did everybody pass away? That I don't know. I don't even want to say it like that, but whatever they did the darn thing in New York City. Because remember, not this time last year, but March 2020, it was ugly. March and April 2020, that was some scary stuff. I mean, scary, scary. 800 people dying a day. Remember they had those freezer trucks where they had to put the dead bodies in or whatever. This is Thanksgiving. I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you. I want to thank everyone who who looks at my channel and who have subscribed, who have commented. Hi, Gina. Hey, Gina. And hi, Rosa. I don't know if Rosa doesn't say anything. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Are my bottom bees, are they gone or whatever? I don't know. But guess what? Those of you who are here, thank you. And I hope that you guys have a lovely, lovely Thanksgiving and the rest of the year and the rest of your lives. Okay, ooh, this is a long video. Let me get off of here, okay? Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I don't know. There's something about my spirit today. Maybe I'm high because of sleep deprivation. Can you get high off of lack of sleep? Is that possible? Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.